What's up, YouTube? So before we get started and watch this movie or this video, this is the video or interview with Kevin Durant where allegedly he blew up at a reporter. I guess a reporter was asking him stupid questions and questions about the trade, and I guess Kevin got tired of it and didn't want to deal with it. It's something along those lines. But before you watch it, again, I think it's probably one of those cases where it takes two to tango. I bet you the news reporters probably were messing with him, probably were harassing him, asking him stupid questions, and just really pushing his buttons. But on the other hand, I bet you Kevin Durant probably wasn't being cooperative. He wasn't giving the interviews that he normally does. He just ignoring the media jackals, avoiding them. So I think it takes two to tango for this. But let's see what really happened.
How much were you feeling it right off the bat, and then you guys were able to put together a big run spanning the halftime, making 24 out of 25 during one stretch there?
Yeah, I mean, this team ain't have their whole team. I mean, they missing their point guard, they missing LaMarcus and DeMar DeRozan. So, I mean, we just tried to come out here and execute and get out of here safe. And but we know this team is going to be different down the line. So, I mean, us making that many shots, I mean, we're supposed to.
So we've noticed that you hadn't talked for a while. Is it anything to do with anything on your mind, or has it just been coincidence that you haven't talked for some time?
Why do you care?
Because you usually talk.
Well, I didn't feel like talking the last couple.
Okay, so for this, I can kind of see that Kevin Durant probably didn't want to talk. He doesn't have to talk. You don't have to do anything in life, really. But in the spirit of the game, the spirit of the NBA, doing interviews and talking is part of the game. You don't just go out there and play basketball, leave and go home. Part of the deal of being in the NBA and be paid millions of dollars is not only playing the game, but you have to do interviews. Whether you lose or you win, you have to do interviews. Especially around this time when there are good players being traded. People want to know, Kevin Durant, are you going to still be with the Golden State Warriors? Because if not, that could change the game. On the other hand, if you go to the Lakers, that's seriously going to change the game. If you're up there playing with LeBron, that could be a problem for the Western Conference. If you go to New York with Kyrie, that could change the game. So the media jackals are going to be hounding you. They want to know what's going on. They want to get the big break story. So, like you said, you don't feel like talking. You don't have to. But in the spirit of the game, you probably should. Little kids are looking up to you. People want to know, well, is my favorite player going to be still in Golden State, or where's he going to go? I mean, it's way more than just playing ball game. So let's continue on to see what more Kevin Durant has to say.
It was anything in particular?
No, I just ain't feel like it.
Had anything to do with conversation about free agency?
Yeah, that's the conversation you're going to have. I don't think about that type of stuff. That's your job.
Well, Kevin, you're right. It is his job. It's his job to think about free agency and to report, like I said, report on what's going on. Report where all these superstar players are going to be going to. So you saying, Kevin Durant, you saying it's his job? It is his job to do that. It's his job to report and talk to you. Get everything he can out of you to figure out what is going on. So, I mean, let's just keep on going.
You've been around the noise for so long. Is it bothering you more this year? Is it louder this year?
It's unnecessary. You got to do Ethan Strauss, who come in here and just give his whole opinion on stuff and make it seem like it's coming from me. And he just walk around here, don't talk to nobody, just walk in here and survey and then write something like that. And now y'all piling on me because I don't want to talk to y'all about that.
Now, that I understand. I agree with Kevin Durant on that. If you have a reporter that you never talk to, but the reporter just making stuff up, making assumptions about things, and then he publishes it, that would make me mad too. And then people are getting mad at Kevin Durant because he doesn't want to talk about what the reporter lied about him that he never even talked to. I can understand that. So at this point, it's looking like it takes two to tango. The media jackals are pushing Kevin Durant's buttons in line and doing the sneaky things that the media jackals do. And Kevin Durant is not really talking to them because they keep bothering him, asking him questions, and lying on him. So of course he's not going to be talking to the press if all you guys do is lie on him and make up stories. So this is where I think it takes two to tango. So let's continue on and hear what else Kevin has to say.
I have nothing to do with the Knicks. I don't know who traded Porzingis. They got nothing to do with me. I'm trying to play basketball. Y'all come here every day, ask me about free agency, ask my teammates, my coaches. You rile up the fans about it. Y'all let us play basketball. That's all.
So you admit to it. They're doing their job. They're asking you about free agency. They're talking to your coaches about free agency. They're asking your teammates about free agency. They're asking the managers about free agency, about you. That's part of the game. Like I said, people want to know. You have fans out there that want to know, is Kevin Durant still going to be with Golden State? Because I might want to buy his jersey. But if he goes to LA or to another rival team, I can't do that anymore. If you go to another team, Kevin Durant, that could mean a difference of somebody going to the finals or not. If you team up with LeBron, that's a big deal. That's a problem in the West. If you team up with LeBron and they happen to get Anthony Davis, that's going to be a real big problem for the Western Conference. So people need to know. All they're doing is doing their job. Sure, one press conference guy lied on you. He's a dirtbag. You know, a lot of the media jackals are dirtbags. But you got to get over it. So at this point, it looks like it's taking two to tango. They're both kind of playing games with each other, which has been going on since the first reporter and the first athlete. But let's continue on and see what more he has to say.
I'm saying, and now when I don't want to talk to y'all, it's a problem with me. Come on, man. Grow up. Grow up. Yeah,
You want to talk about growing up? Being grown up would just deal with this like a professional. You know the media jackals lie. You know they're sneaky. You know they follow you everywhere. You know they'll do whatever they have to do to get the scoop on what you're doing and what you're going. It's nothing new. If you're a top high school prospect, the media do the same thing. They do the same thing. Try to get to the player. Look at the movie He Got Game with Ray Allen. He was a highly touted athlete. Everybody was after him, let alone being in college and going to the NBA. Those scouts, those people need to know what's going on with you. So you talk about grow up. Maybe you need to grow up, because this is what being a professional is. Being professional is dealing with the media jackals, but deal with it and be done. You don't need to do that Cam Newton thing where, you know, when you're winning, it's all good. You want to talk to the press and all that. But once you start losing, you want to pout and don't want to talk and all this other type of stuff. Maybe you need to grow up. Actually, both sides need to grow up, because I know the media jackals are playing games. So everybody needs to grow up. Let's just continue on.
Dude, grow up. Come on, bro. I come in and go to work every day. I don't cause no problems. I play the right way. Or I try to play the right way. I try to be the best player I can be every possession. What's the problem?
Well, now you're talking about stuff you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to show up. You're supposed to show up and not do anything bad, not causing you trouble. You're supposed to be going as hard as you can. So you don't get praise for that. That's stuff you're supposed to be doing. Well, I take care of my kids. You're supposed to. I got that from Chris Rock. But let's continue on.
What am I doing to y'all?
You weren't talking media.
So? Who are you? Why do I got to talk to you? Tell me. Is that going to help me do my job better?
It's not going to help you do your job better, but it gets a better look to everybody around you as to what's going to happen. People need to know, like I said already, your fans want to know. Other teams need to know. Because you are a big deal, Kevin Durant. And where you go and what you do is going to be affected by the whole league. So talking to that reporter by himself, indirect or directly, is not going to make you do your job any better. But he helps him do his job to help be the middleman between you and the fans, everybody else. So he's just doing his job. Let's just carry on.
Nah, bro. I didn't feel like talking.
Kevin, the free agency thing really hadn't been that much of a discussion coming to you because we got it loud and clear, at least most of us should have, that it was off limits. Don't
So
go
what's
there.
the problem now?
No, just that you've been quiet and you're not usually quiet. You usually share your opinions and stuff. So everybody's like trying to figure out what's going on. And we're all getting questions from fans like, what's wrong with Kevin? I just tell them he's playing okay, but he's not talking right now.
I just don't trust none of y'all. Every time I say something, it's get twisted up and thrown out in so many different publications, try to tear me down with my words that I say. So when I don't say nothing, it's a problem.
Well, once again, Kevin, that's part of being a superstar. That's part of being a celebrity. You know, the media jackals are going to take their words and twist it. If you say something, it could be twisted into saying that you mean to do this when you really meant to do that. We already know this. You've been through this before, Kevin. You've been through this before. You want to talk about growing up? Maybe you need to grow up because you know this is what happens. You know that's what they do. So don't be surprised when they keep doing it. It's going to happen again, I guarantee you. You can't just shut down. But still, I'm looking at it as a way, as it's taking two to tango. The media jackals are messing with Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant, in return, doesn't want to give them interviews because they're messing with him. It's like a rat race that just keeps going around in circles. So let's just listen to what more Kevin Durant has to say. I think it's almost over, though.
I just want to play ball. I want to go to the gym and go home. That's all. Is that a problem? All right, then.
Yeah, I mean, how are you playing? How's the team playing in the last couple weeks?
I'm done.